finish. Good job. 2 words make up that word. Write it on the line. N plus
Sand.
Side. Side on that side. Side on that line. Side on that line.
Draw another S.
S. One S. Put this S over there. Okay. What is this last word? Let me get to read.
Cow. Boy.
Okay. So what?
Cowboy.
Okay. So what 2 words do you need to write? Cow plus
boy.
Yes.
Draw the W.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's too early. Clean this table off. And put that table off. Get these books put up. The table's a mess. Look at the table, y'all.
Cowboy.
Cow plus boy. Compound words. What kind of words? Compound words. Okay, pick a word from the box to finish each sentence. About. Any. Ask. Kind. Over. Most sees. Blank. 9 or 10 bees. How many bees?
2.
Mo sees blank. Which one of your words fit? Kind. About. Good job. Write about. Mo sees about 9 or 10 bees. Some bees
fly.
Blank her head. Now we used about. Some bees fly what? Any, as, kind, or over?
Over.
Over. Right over on your line. Number 2. Mo knows to be blank to the bees. He knows to do be what? Which one of your words that you have left? He knows to be any to the kind. Okay, kind. Right on the line. Good job. They do not hurt in blank way. You have 2 words left.
This and this.
Any. Yep, any.
And what's this word?
Any. They do not hurt her in any way.
This?
Mm-hmm. Words number 5 say, Mo will blank her more about bees. She will what?
Ask.
Ask on number 5. Okay. Let me look at the next page and see if I want you to do this one. It's a really
I
short
wanna
page.
do
You
it.
want to do this one? Okay. Look at each picture. Write R on the line if it could really happen. Write M on the line if it's make-believe. Okay, we've been working a lot on this when we do this book and when we do our reading and our hooked on phonics.
A flute.
So, could this really happen? Looks like what are the men doing?
They're going camping.
They're going camping, or they could be going hunting.
Maybe.
They could be going camping. So, could that really happen?
Nope.
They can't really go hunting or camping?
No. Yeah.
Okay, so write R. Because they can take a dog into the... Or maybe they're going hiking. Write R on the line.
How?
R.
1 R.
1 R. It's just like when we do true or false. Alright. Look at here. We read one of these books in our SRA, our Hooked on Phonics. Bear was cooking a fish.
Bears don't cook fish.
That's right. And the what was the man's name? I forgot. It was the first story. But he gave the fish the bear. Mr. Lopez. Mr. Lopez. Okay. Did I say that right? He gave the bear the fish. Okay. Can bears cook?
No.
So write M for that's make-believe. Alright. That's a flute, right?
Yeah.
Can a boy play a flute?
Yes.
Right. R. Because that's real.
Another R.
Another R. What about an ant making tea?
M.
Ma'am, that's right. I need to let Zai do her book. She can do this. She knows real and nonsense. Okay. Number 5 says draw a picture of something that could really happen. What could really happen? What do you think? Name something that could really happen. How about a girl reading a book? Or a girl throwing a ball?
Yeah.
Okay. Draw a little girl throwing a ball. Or a little girl with something that can really happen. You can use a jump rope. You like working by yourself?
Yeah.
You do? It's a little bit easier for you than to have Tariq in here with you?
Yeah.
Okay. I will have to keep that in mind. And what are you going to draw the little girl? Will you draw her hair? Or are you going to give her... What is she playing with?
A ball.
Where are you going? Now, Layla just asked... Wait a minute. She said it's a little bit easier for her to work if you're not here.
Well, I don't want to work
So,
yet.
you don't want to work yet?
Yeah.
Let me ask Layla, is it okay if he just sits here and draws while you do your lesson?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to turn her phone down. Okay. So after she finishes, then you will do. Okay? Now, these are more contractions. A verb and the word.
I want to draw another little girl.
Okay.
It's going to be our sister.
Okay. Draw another little girl. A verb and the word not can be put together. They make a shorter word called a contraction. The letter O is left out of the word not, and an apostrophe is used in place of the letter O. So that's what you're going to do for the next 5 questions. Okay. So look what they did right here, your example. Were not. Look at here. Weren't. Does not. Doesn't. 2 words. And they took out the O and they put that little mark called the apostrophe. See the little mark? That's called apostrophe. So here we have to write the words, write the contraction. Those jokes, remember we read about riddles?
Yeah.
In our last story in the book? Were not good. Can you make this word a contraction?
Of.
Yes, ma'am.
Of.
Will you write this word? Will you make it a contraction?
Yeah.
Instead of were not, what are you supposed to say? Were. Were. Int.
Weren't.
Weren't. Write the word weren't right here. Make it a contraction. So we're working on compound words and contractions. Did you remember to put your apostrophe? Put your apostrophe between the N and the T.
How?
See the little line, the little mark? Make a little tiny mark. Yes, like that. All right, let's read the next sentence. It, sit up please.
It is not hard to tell good jokes.
So look at our underlined word. We need to make a contraction. Is not. How do we make that? We take away the letter O, right?
Yeah.
And we add an apostrophe instead. So write I-S.
Here.
Write your word I-S-N. Let me help you out a little more because this is a new skill. N. You need to make it one word. I-S-N.
N.
Bring your N over here a little more. Apostrophe instead of the O. Make your apostrophe.
Where?
And then a T.
Right here?
On the other side of the apostrophe.
Here?
Yes. The apostrophe takes the place of the O. We send the O away and we put an apostrophe right there, okay? That makes a kind of like an abbreviation. We shorten the word.
What's an abbreviation?
Remember we talked about abbreviations?
Yeah.
For
Air?
no, like for what month is this? March?
Yeah.
Instead of writing M-A-R-C-H, we write what?
M-A-R-C-H.
M-A-R period. That's the abbreviation.
M-A-R.
Remember in our look
Period.
right here in our grammar tales, Layla. In our grammar tales books, we talked about abbreviations.
Yeah.
Oh, my poor back. I think I need to get those out for punctuation. All right. The jokes my mom tells are not bad. So, look at our underlined words. Are not. Let's make that a contraction. Aren't. Aren't. How do we write the word aren't? Write it on number 3. Yep. A-R-E-N apostrophe T. Good job.
No.
I won't look at your word. Aren't. Not weren't. Aren't. Aren't. We wrote weren't. Aren't.
Where? Here?
Right here.
Is it right here?
A-R-E. A-R-E-N apostrophe T. What are you doing, little boy? Look at me. You see the books? Look on the shelf. You see where those books are? Do me a favor. Reach me the next book.
The red book?
Let's see if you can find it.
That? No.
No, look,
No.
look. Look at me. Look at me.
No.
Look up on the top, right there. I think we are in the one that says... Wait, which one is this? Okay, look. See those 3 books right there? Give me the one that says Take Me There.
There. Yes. Let me see. It's here.
Next.
Here.
Next. Take Me There.
There.
That's our next reading book.
Yay!
We're going to put this one back on the shelf.
Take me there.
Take Me There. Be careful. Be careful. So we're on this one, and then I will get you guys a new workbook. Not yet. We'll get a new workbook.
Why is that the same?
All right, let's finish. We get to read all about the stories in that book. But my dad does, come on, not get them. So her dad doesn't get the jokes. How do we write does not as a contraction?
Does not. Doesn't.
Doesn't. Write the word doesn't right here. I don't need that one. Oh, be careful. Put this stuff back up there. Don't bend the pages. We have dinosaur babies in here, which we have how many books of that?
We have that.
Yeah, we do. We have about 3 of those books.
We have what? That.
Dinosaur babies. So we have in here Arthur's Reading Race.
Arthur's Reading Race.
Okay, sit down. We have some more David McPhail books in here. All right. He was, read with me, not.
He was not
Laughing.
Like
the rest
of us.
So how do we write was not as a contraction? We take away the O, right? Wasn't. Wasn't. Right, wasn't. On the line.
Where?
Right here.
Where's the word?
Wasn't. W-A-S-N apostrophe T is what we're writing. Oh, this ought to be a fun book.
A. Indeed.
Look at you already. We already finished it.
Arthur.
Okay, wasn't. Do you want to keep going in here or do you want to stop? Let me see. I think there are probably 5 more pages in here. Is this?
Do you do that with the marker?
1,
2,
3,
4, 5.
I know this was quite a long chapter.
6.
97 was the last page. Yeah, 97.
7.
So, you can keep going or you can stop.
I want to stop.
You want to stop on here?
Yeah.
Or you want to finish, you want to do this page first and then stop?
I want to stop.
You want to stop?
88.
On page 88? Okay.
What's this one? What is this? No.
Okay, you can switch to spelling. And you need to get your reading book.
No.
And,
do it. It's not long.
Oh.
do it.
I'm into this Arthur story.
It's only 8.
Come on now, because I'm gonna sit. I'm going to read this myself. Arthur, I love Arthur.
Did you used to read it?
I need you to catch up so we can read Arthur. I'm ready to read Arthur stories. Get your workbook. A big day for Jay. Okay. This ought to be quick since we already read this. It shouldn't be too much work in the workbook.
Dinosaur babies.
Are you okay, Layla? Be careful.
A cat.
We have more words in this stories. Words are getting, the story is getting longer. All right. Open. No, we finished the story already. You need to get your workbook out. What is Larry holding up?
Word
Is
not.
All right. So Larry performed the first act in the Awesome Apostrophe show. He picked up 2 blocks of concrete.
And that's the same. He put them together.
The word, yes, the word
Is not.
Was written on one block, and the word not was written on the other one. On the other. He began to squeeze the 2 blocks together. Look, see there's 2 blocks?
Yeah.
He was squeezing them together.
He squeezed them into a rectangle.
He squeezed until his huge muscles bulged. What did he squeezed them into a rectangle. Crunch. Larry pushed the 2 blocks into one. He held the new block up over his head. Now there was only one word.
Isn't.
People clapped and whistled. Isn't the apostrophe amazing? Here's the apostrophe. Look at there.
That looks like a 9.
Almost like a 9. Boom, Larry the Strongman. I've squeezed 2 words together, creating a contraction. Listen, apostrophe fact. When 2 words are combined into one, the new word is called a what? Contraction. In some contractions, one letter gets dropped and replaced by an apostrophe. For example,
What are you doing?
listen, look, Layla.
No.
I'm is a contraction for the words I and am. The A in am is removed and an apostrophe goes in its spot. Other examples, it is becomes its, they are become their, and do not become don't. So you get it how he put the 2 blocks together and made 1 block?
Yeah.
Very helpful. We love grammar tales and punctuation tales. I think I'm reading grammar tales. No, I'm reading punctuation tales. Grammar tales are in here. Okay, next page. We have both sets in this box. All right, look what Larry has next.
That's the right one, not that.
Look, he has 2 stones, 2 big boulders. Look, Layla. For his next feat, Larry brought out 2 boulders. The word they was written on one and will was written on the other. Once again, Larry pressed the boulders together. He pressed until his face was scrunched up like a raisin. Look at his face. It does look like a raisin. He had to squeeze them together. Look what he did. Crack! Larry pressed the 2 boulders into one. He raised a huge boulder above his head so that the crowd could see the new word he created. People hooted and hollered. Feel the power of apostrophes, Larry roared. They'll, look at that, a contraction, make your sentence strong. So they make your sentence strong.
Mom.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, that is it. That's what's in here. That's what we're reading.
that?
What was that? Yes, capitalization. Yes, we read. All right. Now, look what he's doing to this new contraction. Sit in your seat. Kim hat.
Kim
Do
hat.
we say Kim hat?
No.
What do we say?
Him hat.
To say that it's
His hat.
her hat. What can we say? Kim's hat. Look what he did. Look.
Kim's
Harry,
hat.
we're talking about Harry now. Harry, Larry's brother. He added an apostrophe S to show that it's Kim's hat. Tariq's, you have to add apostrophe and S.
Tariq's hat.
We can't say Tariq's
hat.
book. We have to say
Leah's
Tariq's book, right? To say that it's Tariq's. Layla's book. You have to add an apostrophe.
Oh.
Okay, now it was time for Harry, the magician, to do his act. Look at here, Layla. He chose a girl named Kim from the audience. First, Harry would ask Kim if she would like a new hat. Kim nodded. So Harry wrote Kim and hat on his pad. Look at there. Look at that hat. She didn't have a hat over here. He's going to make a hat appear on her head. Look at there. Look.
Oh.
He did a magic trick. And look at there. It appeared from behind his cape and went to her head. Then Harry took out his red magic marker. He added an apostrophe and an S after.
Look.
Yes, after
Tariq,
the name
look.
Kim. Presto. Just like that, the hat floated across the stage, landed right on Kim's head. The audience gasped in wonder. Apostrophes show ownership. Can you say that?
Ownership. Ownership.
Apostrophe show ownership. Harry announced, thanks to my magic marker, this is now whose hat? Kim's hat. Kim's hat.
Kim's hat.
All right, now Harry is doing another magic trick.
Ball.
Whose ball?
Charles.
Charles is?
Charles.
Now see, Charles has an S at the end of his name already, so he had to make another apostrophe.
Mom.
Yes. To show that, shows, what was that old word again? Apostrophe S shows ownership. For his next trick, Harry brought a boy named Charles up on stage. Harry asked Charles if he would like a ball. Charles nodded. So Harry wrote Charles and ball on his pad. Again, Harry took out his red magic marker. And again, he added an apostrophe and an S after his name. Presto! The ball, look at the ball. It flew through the air, and Charles caught the ball. The audience was amazed. The apostrophe has once more worked its magic, said Harry. Behold, this is now Charles's ball. Whose ball is it?
Charles.
With an apostrophe. What?
T9.
Apostrophe.
No.
Apostrophe
T9.
S. Not a T9.
T9.
All right.
90. Bears.
Look at here. What does it say? Girls, bears. Girls, bears. Does that make sense?
No. Bears, girls.
Girls is.
Girls.
That means these bears belong to the girls. The girls is bears. Okay, that's how you write that. So there's no other letter behind that, but there's an apostrophe. Next, Harry asked the crowd for a complete silence. He had another trick. Come here, Tariq. And it would be most challenging. His most challenging yet. He called two girls up on stage. He was going to attempt a trick with two people at once. Incredible. Harry asked if the girls would both like teddy bears. They nodded. Then he wrote the girls and bears on his pad. For plural nouns, because bears are nouns, or actually, yeah, they are, and so are girls. You add an S, like girls. Bears, you add an S. Boys, shoes, cows, moves, and books, pages.